What's up, everybody? Sorry for being late. Feel like I had technical difficulties again. Well, that's probably about going live. Guess I'm going to be short anyway, so maybe that happened for a reason. Just making sure that everything on. This time I do have the audio on. I'm not going live with the video today, but we're going to talk about tonight's show. I'm going to be short, but we're going to talk about a big win that happened over the weekend for the corporation, for the company, I should say, and myself. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but we'll talk about that a little bit and why it's so important for, I would say, like content creators and business owners to have a media and PR division with your corporation, your content. Why do I feel it's important? And I'm going to give you an example why after this.
Before we begin, a quick note. The views and opinions expressed on the Luscious Lucius and Lucius Lion Chronicles are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of our advertisers, sponsors, affiliated companies, or LL Studio 2069 LLC. Listener discretion is advised as we delve into diverse topics with candid discussions. Thank you for tuning in.
Welcome to the Luscious Lucius and Lucius Lion Chronicles, where the raw meets the road. Join us as we dive into the heart of business and explore the wonders of everyday life. With your host, Luscious Lucius, and his compelling companion, Lucius Lion, get ready for insightful discussions, unexpected twists, and a journey full of surprises. Tune in and discover what's next on the Luscious Lucius and Lucius Lion Chronicles. Let's get roaring.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get to it because I got a lot of work to be doing right now. Big win is that a startup was able to pick up a startup, and we'll be in production once everything's signed to get them up and going. So that's a big win. It was somewhat, I guess, in the making, but not really in the making. I wasn't 100% sure. I guess they just were watching us for a while, watching me for a while. And if you saw last week content live when I broke down um, the marketing strategy for lock screen anchor, and you would definitely see that if you're using the right way, it would definitely be a way to position yourself and as a marketing and communication tool to talk to your audience outside or your clients outside of social media. And also is another way, especially to beat out the fact that you will, with the new laws and bylaws, especially in Texas and I think other states where they trying to make it harder for business owners. And I know it's because of spammers and stuff like that with text marketing. They put in a lot of rules and regulations for the legitimate players who really use that as a tool to market their services or up and coming artists or content creators. So yeah, it's definitely, you always have to keep your eye open for other sources to new tools or um, ideas or technology that might be on the horizon and not be scared to jump on it. So I guess after seeing that, that definitely out with help out with them going out their way of reaching out to a third party and right now we're in the works of trying to, like I said, I can't say too much about it, but it's definitely a big win for the company and we're about to go forward once everything get through. Because we're also dealing with it's not just a single individual, it's multiple people that have to agree with it. But so far, we got the green verb. It's on the vertical um, agreement so far. So let's see what happens. So, like I said, I can't get too much into the details, but just happy that it actually going forward. And I just happy for myself and the team what we've been doing for the last couple months, and we're about to put the foot to the metal and proceed to go further. Also tonight, I want to say is that it's important. As I started off with the show with the discussion about the big win, and I also told you if you saw last week. Now we're also adding into this a system is uh, got a lot of during the week. I got a lot of people giving me a thumbs up on a story we put out last week dealing with a little secret projects we've been putting on, and I will be probably talking about that in the next week or two. It's still in the founder stages, but we did give it a little hint, and it's been in the making for over a year. If you saw my interview, then you might have an idea. If you saw the story on the company story or my story, you probably got an idea of what I'm talking about. So got a lot of positive feedback from that. So be on the lookout for that. And number two, somebody asked me last week who does your who does the commercial production for those who are those like Studio 69, the e-commerce store, um and basically who do like commercials for us. And I basically told them everything is done in-house, and they were like kind of like, really? I'm like, yeah, everything done inside. So the commercials, the projects, some of the things we're doing on the side, and we put it out on the stream, or we put everything in our other media division. And it was pleasant surprise. So I'm not sure what that might lead to, but they definitely was asking some questions. So like I said, it won't be a short show tonight because I want to be consistent, and I'm putting in the reps because this is the last domino. And when I mean the last domino, this is the last domino to what I've been working on for almost the last 10 years. And I have a major idea that I want to put out there in the near future. Something massive. So that's why I said that I want to be consistent on, even if I don't go on video, I can go audio. Because for the last 10 years, the only thing that's been holding me back is putting myself out there, because I'm pretty good at promoting other people. And I was always the bottleneck when it comes to promoting or putting myself out there. But from a lot of CEOs I talk to, executives, producers that saw my work or saw what I've been building, or seen some of the mad, crazy ideals, or just putting stuff out there and then say, hey, what y'all think about this? And the number one thing that keep coming back is, you need to go up in front and tell your story, tell you how you got here, your journey, put yourself out there. So this year I'm actually doing that, and that's why I'm telling you that you should do the same thing. And which, like I said, this is not going to be long. I was planning to probably cut at 15, so I'm going to just go maybe a little bit longer than that. But this is my thing about having a media and PR company a part of your content, as a content creator, as a business owner. Let me give you an example. Just recently, and a situation came up. Now, I'm just saying, as an idea for a content creator, or especially a Black content creator or business owner, you really don't want to have to depend on somebody telling your story. You would rather have, instead of one, multiple ways to have your story put out there, especially if someone did you wrong. And let's say that, you're in a situation that you find yourself in a meeting or a discussion with somebody who's might be in a powerful position, and at the moment, but they don't know how powerful you is, and they kind of like give you the vibes, and you like, and if you know what I'm talking about, the vibe, like, this person really making you feel a little funky about this whole situation, this whole discussion and stuff like that. And you're trying to keep your peace, but you just know you just want to keep from going sideways, right? So you just go ahead and just keep your peace and try to end the situation in a very cordial way. Now, with that being said, what you do about it? 9 times out of 10, we just put it in our back pocket and just say, let's move on, move on to the next, to the next. I don't know. It just came to my mind. It's like, hey, because I was like, because I was talking to a person about this, and that's why it came in my head. That's why I'm talking about it now. I was like, even if you felt a certain way or they actually gave you that vibe and you sit on it and think about it, or you hear more than one person having that same hockey feeling or knowing that this person in a micro progressive way of microaggressions towards you. You kind of sit back and like wonder, what should I do? Should I go after him? And I was like talking to this person, and I'm like, you know what? Instead of always depending on somebody, especially if you know this situation happened in your face, and you just say, you know what, I'm not going to take it anymore. And I told this person, it's best to have your own PR and media company because you could just put this thing out yourself. Also, put a press release out there so you have everything at once. You be controlling the narrative, you control the story, and especially you got video. And if you know how to edit, or you have a team that can edit the video for you or audio, and then you have a press release all packaged in this nice bowl for anybody, special other Black content creators or whoever that want to jump on it. You know how powerful and dangerous you could be, especially an individual don't know your true worth, and they just look at you at the color of your skin like you ain't nobody until they realize they hit the iceberg and you about to make their whole life look like the Titanic. That is why I think it's best for Black businesses and content creators not only try to be a brand, but also have your own media and PR for just those moments. Yeah, you could use it for your company and stuff, but sometimes use it for strategy or war as the art of war. And the only reason I'm saying that because I'm an undefeated shop steward, so I'm always thinking strategy or how to take somebody down if they cross me. I'm peaceful. I'm very peaceful. But I'm the type of guy, I don't start it, but I will finish it. So having that discussion with that person, I think they got the idea that, yeah. And that's what the 10 years I've been building on the back end, watching, jumping on certain deals, partnership. Because I think this is the new world order where everything going like it is. It's time for Black media. It's time for a revolution. Content creators, business owners joining forces. Yes, we do need a clean house. There's a lot of division. But I would like to say is that's the reason why maybe a lot of Black America, some would call it Foundation American, Black American, is sitting back and resting because they did the hard work. And everybody thought they was over emotional, too woke. And I hate when I hear somebody who's used woke as expression. They said it's a dog whistle, like DEA, everything else. Because I notice if Anything Black Americans put out there is get remixed and then rebrand and stolen like everything else. The question you have to ask yourself, how long are we going to keep taking this? So that's why I believe in ownership. That's why I believe in Black media. That's why I believe in Black owned. Will I scare some brands for saying that? It shouldn't, because I know other religions or nationalities say what they have to say. And for what I've been seeing in a year and a half, more than a year and a half, from people defecating and urinating in the Capitol where it's supposed to be sacred, you can't tell me anything. Point blank, period. That's what the way it is. That's the way it is. Sitting back and watching people making slurs and racial remarks right now, it's reckoning. And the smartest people in the room look like Black Americans. So really, whoever you want to call yourself, Black American, foundational Black Americans, it is what it is. All right, I think I had enough to talk about that before I get too carried away. I wish y'all a wonderful day, a night, wherever. This will be short, like I said. I got a lot of other work to be done. Some people say this doing lives. Yeah, doing live. I'm just gonna show you this is who I am and how I think and my story. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to take it. You don't have to go by it. It just is what I see. So I wish y'all a wonderful week. Got a lot of editing to do. I got to finish up getting things started for this new project that we might be on the verge of winning. We got the green light, so we're on the first stage and just try to put everything in place. So I wish y'all all a wonderful evening, and like I said, keep up. Make that first move. Build, and put yourself out there. You never know what you'll accomplish, because 10 years look like we're just yesterday. I could just remember yesterday when I first started my ventures in 2015. And for that 3 years, from 15, 16, 17 was all different levels. Like this is the 2025, 2025 was a 10 year, 2026 will be a 10 year, and 2027 will be a 10-year package. So make your move today to build out your future for tomorrow, because I'm trying to build an empire. So I did all the pipes. Now I just have to turn on the faucet, which I'm doing now, and let everything else flow within. construction of this empire. My media slash business slash e-commerce, PR, media, TV, radio, podcast, and everything in between. Go for your dreams. Oh, I got some other thoughts after this. I almost forgot. Time to pay. Time for the sponsors, and we'll end it after this.
Awaken your fashion senses with our exclusive and eco-friendly pieces. Each item is crafted for bold statements and unyielding individuality.
Okay, this feels like a cheat code. You know your biggest competitor down the street? Imagine being able to send a message to your customers while they are sitting in their parking lot. With Lock Screen Anchor, we can set up a geofence around any location. When one of my pass holders drives into that area, their phone automatically gets a notification from me. Think about it for Black Friday. Someone is in the mall, and you can remind them about your deals just as they arrive. It's the perfect message at the perfect time. It's the ultimate local marketing tool. Stop losing customers to the competition. Go get them with Lock Screen Anchor.
You ever wondered how a single item could redefine your style forever? Imagine discovering one-of-a-kind pieces that scream individuality. At Studio 69, we curate exclusive, custom-designed apparel for those who dare to be different. From limited edition items to a personalized shopping experience, we turn your desire for uniqueness into reality. Redefine your wardrobe with confidence. Join the movement at Studio 69. Get yours before it's too late.
Black Planet AI, 100% powered by revolutionary AI magic. Explore 400 plus years of Black history in one digital universe. Personalized learning paths, like a GPS for your brain cells. AI bots serve up knowledge faster than grandma's Sunday dinner. From business moguls to students, everyone gets a VIP pass. Unlock Black excellence. No secret handshake required. Ready to level up? Join Black Planet AI today at blackplanetai.com.
What's up? We're back. And I want to say thank you. Wish y'all a wonderful night. Take care. We'll see you on the dark side. Until then, be safe. And keep your dreams, your hopes alive. Because you never know when you make that first step, where that step would lead you to, what adventures you might have in store, and how your dreams can come true. Take care, everybody. Peace.